You gave your whole life to others, raised families, built careers, served communities. But now at 60, 70, maybe even 80, the phone rings less. The world feels quieter. And maybe, just maybe you've asked yourself, do I still matter? Let me answer that right now. Yes, you do. More than ever. If this resonates with your heart, tell us in the comments. Have you ever felt invisible after 60? Tap like to help this message reach more seniors. Subscribe to join a community that sees, hears, and honors your presence. At this stage of life, people may no longer ask for your opinion. They may assume you said all you needed to say, but they forget. You've seen more than they can imagine. You carry decades of lessons, not from reading books or watching videos, but from living through storms and walking out of them stronger. You've buried loved ones. You've rebuilt after failure. You've seen entire worlds change in front of your eyes, and yet, you're still here, breathing, learning, becoming. That is not ordinary. That is not just aging. That is resilience in its purest form. You've had mornings where you didn't want to get out of bed, but you did. You've smiled at people while hiding your pain and kept showing up. You've chosen to love again, trust again, begin again. When it would have been easier to give up, and through it all, you've built a kind of wisdom that can't be taught, only earned. That kind of wisdom doesn't scream, doesn't seek attention. It just sits quietly inside you, ready to offer comfort, guidance, and perspective to those willing to listen. You are not just an old person. You are someone who carries 1,000 lifetimes in your heart. You are the voice that knows. This pain will pass. This joy is worth holding on to. This moment is more than enough. In a world obsessed with speed, youth, and loudness, you are a sacred reminder of patience, depth, and presence. Don't let a noisy world make you doubt your value. Your worth isn't gone. It's just quieter now. But quieter doesn't mean weaker. It means deeper, stronger, clearer. You matter not because of what you can still do. You matter because of everything you are, and everything you've already lived through, shaped, and survived. Your experience is irreplaceable, and the world still desperately needs what you carry. You may not realize this, but even when you feel invisible, you are the emotional anchor in someone's life. You may no longer be at the center of the stage, but your presence holds the walls up. Maybe your children no longer call every day. Maybe your grandchildren are too busy to visit. Maybe people around you assume you're fine, because you've always been strong. But make no mistake, your steadiness still shapes the rhythm of your family and community. You are the one who remembers the birthdays. It's the one who notices when someone's voice sounds off. The one who gently says, "Come, eat something. Sit. Tell me what's really going on." You don't need to say much. You don't need to fix anyone. Just your presence. Your calm, unshaken presence tells the people around you everything is going to be okay. And they may not say it aloud, but they feel it. They carry it with them after they leave your house. They hear your voice when they're alone. Take it slow. Think it through. You've got this. In the same way that trees don't chase attention, but offer shade to anyone who pauses beneath them, you too offer refuge. That is your quiet gift. You make people feel safe. You are the steady heartbeat in a world that keeps speeding up. You may not be praised for it. You may not be tagged or posted or thanked, but you are felt. You are leaned on. You are the anchor that keeps others from drifting away. And in a world full of distractions, your presence is a lighthouse. A quiet reminder that even if everything else falls apart, you're still here, and that matters. The world today moves in a blur: fast news, fast decisions, fast lives. People are always rushing, chasing goals, checking phones, scrolling through moments instead of living them. But you move differently now, and that's not a weakness. It's a sacred reminder. your slower steps say to the world. Pause, breathe, look around you. You show us what we forget in our speed. That time is not something to race, but something to hold. The way you sip your tea slowly. The way you watch the birds from the window. The way you take your time folding clothes or preparing food. These aren't meaningless routines. They are lessons in presence. Your pace whispers truths that speed is drowned out, that silence is healing, that meals should be shared. Not rushed, that eye contact matters more than emojis, that life isn't just about what you do, but how you do it. Younger people may not say it, but they watch you. They sense the peace in how you carry your day. They crave that stillness even if they don't know how to name it. You are the living proof that life after 60 doesn't shrink, it deepens. Your slower rhythm reminds the world that joy isn't only found in excitement, but in the quiet, often overlooked corners of daily life. And in a culture obsessed with faster, newer, louder, you are the sacred pause, the still moment between breaths. The calm in the center of the storm. Don't apologize for your pace. It holds a wisdom this world is starving for. You may not stand in front of a classroom anymore. You may not give lectures or raise your hand in meetings. But you are still teaching every single day, even when you say nothing at all. The way you greet someone with full attention. The way you smile at a stranger without expecting anything back. The way you sit in silence without needing to fill it with noise. All of it teaches. You are showing the world how to age with grace. How to soften without losing strength. How to become quieter without becoming invisible. How to stay kind, even after all you've endured. You are teaching what no curriculum can offer. The beauty of restraint, the art of letting go. It's the dignity of slowing down, the courage of holding your pain with peace. And here's the truth many forget. Younger people are watching, even when they don't tell you, even when they roll their eyes or walk past you. They are absorbing your way of being, your rhythm, your depth, your presence. You are not just aging, you are becoming an example. Maybe you don't have as much energy, maybe your voice isn't as loud, but your life still speaks. Your walk still shows the way. And your presence still leaves a quiet mark on every room you enter. The lessons you carry don't need a stage. They echo in the everyday, in the way you hold grief with softness, the way you find joy in simple things, in the way you love, gently, patiently, fiercely, and that teaches us more than any words ever could. Some people think legacy is something you leave behind after you're gone, but that's not the whole truth. You are building your legacy right now, in the way you speak to people, in the way you face the mirror every morning with kindness, in the way you keep showing up even when no one claps. Every time you choose patience over anger, every time you offer a story instead of silence, every time you forgive someone, especially yourself, you're adding one more brick to your legacy. This chapter of your life is not a footnote. It is a foundation for those who come after you. Your grandchildren may forget your birthday, but one day when they're scared or lost, they'll remember how calm you were in your storms. They'll remember how you kept going, how you laughed even when life was heavy, how you kept love alive in a world that tried to make you hard. You are not just passing time, you are passing down strength. Even your ordinary days are powerful. Folding laundry with care, feeding the birds, listening fully to someone who needs it. These aren't small acts. They are seeds of a legacy that will bloom long after you're gone. So don't believe the lie that your best days are behind you. Don't fall for the silence that tells you you're finished. You are still becoming, still shaping, still shining in ways the world may not notice, but your soul does. And one day someone will say, I don't know how they did it, but they made me feel safe, seen, loved, and that is a legacy that lasts forever. So the next time you ask yourself, am I too late? Let this video be your answer. No. You are right on time. Like this if it gave your heart some peace today. Share it with a friend who needs this reminder. Subscribe, because this community isn't racing. We're growing together.